Lean not on your own understanding. In all ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. Proverbs 3. In life, our conditions, roots, and hardships define our path. Some more rugged than others, but each for a purpose. My family's journey has seen many paths, but it has been the strength of our family's bond which defined our legacy. My name is Shelby Merder, and this is my family story.
Jasper is a small town that takes pride in family, takes pride in work ethics, and we're a town that knows everybody.
My entire family lives in Jasper, so we're all right there, really close to each other, and that's why family is so important, I think, to a lot of people in Jasper. Well, I graduated in the new gym, but I've never played in it. Really wish I could have played in it. Yeah, this is our new baby.
Big time basketball fans, and that's basically how Shelby got started, out in the street, out in the yard, out in the playground.
Hi! Oh, we've been at Cabby.
Hey.
I know. Hi, boo-boo.
As early as I can remember, I've had a ball in my hand. My dad we always shot around out in the driveway. Just a typical story of a Southern Indiana basketball player. You always have a ball in your hand, always wanting to play.
Born and raised in Jasper and seeing the tradition and watching her grow up, and they threw her in as a freshman. They saw a little bit in her and she took off with it. She went with it.
Women's basketball kind of was in the spotlight for a little while, and I felt like I was a part of something in the community. Like the kids wanted to get to know us, and it was just, I was building something. I was a part of building a tradition in Jasper, and that was really important to me.
Years before my career, or any of my sectional titles, it was another number 33 who planted the roots for our family's legacy.
It was great, just growing up, Hoosier hysteria, and Friday nights packed gym. We used to sneak in the gyms just to get. We were little kids, that's how you get started.
I can never forget Dwayne playing basketball. He was always the guy that shot from the corner. He always said he shot by the cheerleaders, so in case anything ever happened, they were the first ones to run to him and take care of him. And my mother always remembered him shooting the ball all the time, and that was always the joke in Jasper: if you give the ball to the murderer, you'll never give it back.
For every game, he's like, just remember, Shelb, I was a superstar. Almost like, don't let us down, but he's so cocky about his game.
The city of Jasper has seen its fair share of rainstorms for the past 2 to 3 weeks, but the school superintendent says it might have been last night's rain that contributed to the gym roof's collapse.
We've lost our facility. It can be replaced, but the potential for the loss of lives that were there would not be.
The night before, they had prom in there, and it collapsed at 3 o'clock in the morning. And we could have buried 400 kids. We were so lucky. There wasn't one person in that gym. So we got lucky.
The gym was a loss heading into my junior season. But community members helped to refurbish Cabby O'Neill Gymnasium. Having not held a game since 1977, we suited up to revisit the historic home of Jasper.
Merder on the right wing to Welp. Welp, 3-point territory to Merder. Merder reverses to Stern. Back to Ware. Baseline. Merder drives baseline. Up and in.
We were fortunate to have a community that like put the money into it to make it a place that like made my junior and senior year like really memorable.
As construction resurrected our collapsed gym, it set the path for our family and for future Jasper stars.
I played the same as Shelby. Mostly 5. I'm the tallest girl on our team right now.
Riley looks, acts, does everything like Shelby, and she gets called Shelby and Jasper all the time.
We post a lot of pictures on Instagram together, and all the comments are like, twins, like there's your little twin.
We have the same personality and stuff. Like, I can relate to her in many, many ways. And with her not being there, I don't think I'd be the person who I am right now.
Shelby Merder! Let's go, Shelby! Back over, help! Nice D!
Pass it over.
Even though she was only a 6th grader, Riley's first college recruiting letter was a complete surprise from my coach at Ball State, Brady Sally.
I saw in the envelope it said from Ball State, and I was like, okay, what's this? I opened it, and it was a questionnaire, and I've never seen one before. Well, I seen Shelby like fill some out before, and I was just like, oh, what's this? But she told me what it was, and I was very happy, and so I filled it out and I sent it back to him, and that made me like basketball even more.
While the path has been smooth for some, others are more rugged. The inspiration for our careers has not come easy, or by choice.
In our family, we're always like, we're doing that for Carly. We're doing that for Carly. And yet she's very strong. She's my strong kid.
People ask me like why you play, and it's because she can. And I think that's like a huge motivator for me.
Every time Riley and Shelby are on the basketball court, I wish I could be out there.
She was in the bathroom one time, and I like walked in. Just like, okay, she was having a seizure, and I walked in the bathroom, and she was on the ground having a seizure, and I got scared and stuff, but because I've like never seen her before like having a seizure, so just like seeing her on the ground and stuff made me like panic, and like I didn't know what to do and stuff, and I was home alone.
Affecting under 1% of Americans, epilepsy is a chronic brain disorder causing repeated seizures. On March 26, 2003, at the age of 6, my younger sister Carly was diagnosed.
She will tense up and she'll fall, and then she'll start seizing, and she'll start like foaming at the mouth, turning blue, like there's no oxygen.
All you can do is hold their hand, hope they come out of it. 10 minutes later, they come out of it, and they don't know what happened. They have no idea.
I think the hardest part about it is after she wakes up, it takes like her at least 30 minutes to realize like who we are and who, like where she is. She forgets everything. And so there have been times when she gets so scared, like, who are you? Like, why are you touching me? Like, get off me.
The seizures, coupled with a rare foot disorder, forced Carly to give up playing the game of basketball. But she refused to let it remove her completely.
Just pick something out. We'll back you, whatever. She's a manager now. She's a manager for basketball and volleyball, and she loves it. Just being part of the team, it's great. She could have gave up.
I mean, it was difficult. Like, I started crying, and then I was like, well, then I should just be a manager, because I still wanted to be a part of the team.
She was my manager my senior year, so that was really cool to get to, be on the bench with her. She was always just like right there whenever I needed her, but she's kept the most positive attitude through it all.
I think basketball was my favorite sport because of Shelby.
During those 2 years, Carly and I shared the Jasper bench. But then, the path of my life also changed. A noticeable lump developed in my throat.
They were going to do a biopsy of the cyst to make sure it wasn't cancer. So that was probably one of the scariest things. I was in surgery. My parents were out there waiting for 3 hours, just waiting to figure out if I had cancer or not.
Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. It wasn't cancer, but through trips to a speech pathologist, I discovered the next path in my life.
With that surgery, I found the career that I know I was meant to do. I'm very fortunate to find a career like speech pathology. I know once basketball's done, that's my new identity with my career that I love so much.
People don't know what it takes to do that. Just playing D1 basketball and going to school, but honors.
Shelby is so important to me because she's like a role model. She sticks up for the family.
Just look at her and you'll be happy. She's always smiling and stuff.
Watching them grow up and really having her lead that charge as the oldest sibling, and I can't wait to see how she takes that and runs with it here in 5 to 10 years.